From abandoned homes, graffiti attacked buildings to college campuses and historical landmarks, the West End still serves as a great area of historical significance for the city of
The
Atlanta.
West End has been through incredible changes in its entire story.
When asked of any negative changes or occurrences in the West End, Executive Director of Wren's Nest Historical Museum responded.
But I see a lot of change coming. I see a lot of work and energy being put into change that's coming.
Recalling her childhood memories, Sue Gilman takes a walk down memory lane.
And then it became predominantly black for a number of years, which it still is. But there's definitely another shift taking place in the West End. Just came from a meeting this morning. Cleta Winslow is the representative of the city council for this area, and she's an amazing woman. And she's called all these meetings, this series of meetings, visioning for the West End and what the West End is going to look like and where things are going to go. And all these plans are in place, and a tremendous amount of work is going on, and there's a lot of initiative and energy amongst the community.
Staff member and museum tour guide Jerry McWilliams further explains the West End population in the late 1800s.
But a lot of people can't fathom that, especially people, white people that were born here. When you tell them that this used to be integrated neighborhood, they can't. They say, no, it was an all white neighborhood. I was raised up over here or whatever, but it really was. And that is one of the things that the West End Association deals with when they're doing the home of the tours. They give the people the history. So in the early 1800s, this was an integrated neighborhood.
Recent graduate of Georgia State, Rosalind Grant, explains the differences in the West End today versus the West End she knew in her childhood.
When I was growing up, it was definitely the way it looks. The look of it hasn't changed, but the people have changed to a degree. We have a lot of people from out of state.
Rosalind realized the importance of the West End's relevance and hopes to bring its historical greatness to the surface.
Even though it had a plethora of history. And I think it's a lot of history that should be, open to the public. Yeah, because there are people that grew up here that don't know a lot about it. They just ride through here and say, oh, okay, the West End looks, it has a different look. And we know that these houses been around for a while, and the houses in particular kind of give you the feel that this is a historical place, but knowing what the history is the mystery.